Oh, hey guys, 1 second. Bear with me a second, guys. Uh, right, guys, what's happening? Let's get on to YouTube and see what is going on there. TV. Who have we got in? We've got Vic. How we doing? Dan, Isaac, Peter Cole, Nick. Good afternoon, team. Um, Markets. I am interested in gold above. Let's have a look. Gold above. No, let's look at it on the 15. Let's move it up a little bit more. So, 30-minute chart. I'm gonna look for what we got. Sells 95, 92. Okay, so we're gonna look for sells below that area. So sells in here, buys above this area here, and we will see what happens, how it pans out. So last night, annoyingly, I did have a buy on gold here overnight, got charged a horrific amount to hold. Banked 30 pips on this initial move up, then it came down, stopped me out on spreads, um, and literally just motored. So it was a little bit annoying. I can't explain how horrific the swaps were. That's why I would never hold overnight. Um, what was should have been a very lucrative trade, just purely on the swaps. Wednesday night triple rollover. Completely forgot about that little number. Um, Finished up with a little profit, not much. So yeah, always be wary of that when you are looking into taking. Uh, I'm all right, Vic. I've had a lazy morning. I'm not gonna lie. I was exhausted. I was absolutely exhausted. I had a terrible night. I must have had 5, 6 nosebleeds in the night. I lost count. I was fed up of. I was just like it was just leaking out of me. Every time I rolled over or I turned, uh, yeah, it was like a tap. So fingers crossed. I've not had one since about 9 o'clock this morning. So we're 4 hours in and no further, um, no further nosebleeds. So fingers crossed we're safe now. But saying that, you watch, I'll have a nosebleed now while I'm on live stream. Um, let's just Forex. So Thursday the 31st, final trading day of the month. We've got core PCE in what, 20 minutes. So major major news is USD. and it's coming in at 13.30. Oh, there's more at 13.30. And then we've got the unemployment claims as well at 13.30. So we've got first one. Let's copy. And last but not least, unemployment claims. Copy. Okay, there we go. So that's the major news that's going to impact gold today. Let's get rid of that. We've got nice big room to the upside. Lovely momentum candles to trade into. Probably look at bringing that one down a little bit to here. Let's get rid of that. We're gonna 33.12. We're going to be looking for buys above, and we're going to look for sells below. 32.92.5. There we go. Oh, go on, Dan. 4.1% today. Lovely. That's quality, mate. Well done. You'll be, let's remove that. Now look at the DAX. So the initial move on the DAX was to move higher, then it's broken. So we've taken out yesterday's highs. We've sold off significantly throughout the day. This is probably on the basis that we are just a few hours away from end of the day and 1st of August tariffs getting banded around. Now I'm not quite sure investing live, markets wrap, yen falls on way to pressure, US keeps higher, US Treasury, best in China are tough negotiators, US July challenger layoffs. How have interest rates changed the Fed? So Trump, what's he been saying? Jerome, too late. Powell has done it again. He's too late and actually too angry, too stupid, and too political to have the job of the Fed chair. He's costing our country trillions of dollars in addition to one of the most incompetent or corrupt renovations of a building in the history of construction. Put another way, too late is a total loser, and our country is paying the price. The Fed was not as dovish, more hawkish yesterday with Powell's especially making it clear that they are not teeing up a rate cut for September. That has seen the markets pull back on the pricing, with Fed funds futures pointing to just a 37% chance of a rate cut in the next meeting. Clearly, someone isn't happy with that. So that's what we're seeing, but NASDAQ still pushing higher. Big beats on Meta and what was the other one last night? Microsoft. But I'm not sure we will continue to see that push, but you never know. You never know. They were after hours market earnings that were released. Um, Obviously, the bias for this market has to be to the upside until we see a change in structure, which we're not doing. So I think if you're looking for buys on Nasdaq, we're looking for new all-time highs above 23,716. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we'll be looking at, and 606, 2733. So we can potentially have a look. This is going to be my no trade range. Obviously, we know the news that's coming out in just over 16 minutes. So we're going to look at buys above this area. Buys above 23,716. Point, let's call it 23,717. Sell sells below 23,644, 23,644. Let's put that on the bottom. Let's grab the major news, copy, paste. Okay, no trade range in the middle. We're going to focus on that right now. So gold, to be fair, if the market moves down with the 15-minute, look, we've got news in 15 minutes, so we might just, no, I'm going to leave it alone, but these wicks here are what's putting me off. So we're going to wait. We're going to be super, super disciplined, wait for the price to close above or spike higher, and then we look for a rejection of that level. Daily, we came into the major support level that we highlighted last night. We're seeing big move higher. Could this be just a move higher to grab some liquidity and then drop lower, or are we going to see some dollar strength kick in and gold drop? Who knows? So let's just wait and see what happens, see what the news is. I've got a sell stop on cable, just had a wick up, should trigger soon. Let's have a look. Cable. Okay, you're selling this 15-minute. I'd be looking at this area here. So I'd want to see a close below here. And then run it down into 32.28. So you got like 13 pips available. Good luck, Dan. Man's on a mission today. 4% in the bag and still going strong. That's what I like. Um, 1 second, guys. Let me just. Lovely. Excuse me. Um, uh, okay, so 1 second, guys. There we go. So you'll be triggered now, Dan. I'm gonna wait for the news in 11 minutes. Let's see if we can get a little bit of music on. Keep me on my toes. Yeah, it's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be quiet. We need need that one. Need that news to come out. Right. Who who is new? Who's new to this channel right now? Now, obviously, one thing that people expect when they come on live stream is to see someone trading away loads and loads of times and constantly making money. Now, obviously, it's a business, and that's not the reality. People will want to show all the glory, but never really want to lay down exactly what actually happens, which is why I live stream to you most days, so that you can get a feel for. God. One second, guys. I've just got someone knocking at the door. Bear with me. Okay, so there we go, guys. I wrong door, wrong person. Um, NASDAQ. If anything, guys, I would prefer to sell the NASDAQ, even though the market trend is to the upside. Um, I just but if we get the setup to go long, I will trade it long. If we get the setup to go short, I will trade it short. Just my preference right now, based on what's happening, is is a short trade. That's my preference. But like I said, this is where, sometimes we have to ignore what we're thinking because thinking also will become dangerous. We just stick to our rules. Um, so rather than trying to think about where the market's going to go, just stick to the rules. And the rules doesn't mean you're going to be right all the time. It just means it takes guesswork out of the equation. It means you have clarity. So if we're going to look for a breakout either way, so let's just bring our text box in. Let's bring our rules in. So we're going to hit, so we're going to look for a breakout long. What would it look like? If we're going to go to a breakout short, what would it look like? So there we go. We've got our rules printed on the screen. We know what we need to see. And when it happens, we just execute accordingly. So, how many of you actually have your rules crystal clear in your head? How many of you have your rules crystal clear? How many of you have them crystal clear? Yep. Okay. So now you might look at this and go, oh, well, support's being formed. We've had a wick down. Why don't we just buy the high of this color in in the head and written in text boxes? Lovely. Okay. So look, people go, oh, well, support's being formed. You've got a nice big bullish candle. We've had a wick down. Why don't we buy breaking the high? Well, look, we could do. And if we did, we'd be in the trade right now. But if we look left, what do I see when I look left? I see resistance here. I see wicks. I see more resistance here. I see more wicks. I see more resistance. I see more wicks. So what does that explain to me when I'm looking for a long opportunity? It means that I'm effectively trying to trade into some potential barriers. Price might just bust straight through it. And if it does, fantastic. Well done to those people that took the trade. But if you take the trade and you know full well you're trading into some potential blockages, then there's a risk that the market could just reverse on you. So instead of putting yourself through the mill of going, oh God, what if it does this? What if it does that? And you know you're in a trade and now you've got uncertainty playing even more of a bigger doubt in your mind of how the trade's going to pan out. why not just wait until the market gets above all barriers? So that's why we say we'll wait for price to close above this point. And then if it closes above there and wicks down, then we buy it because we know if it gets above that point, there's no blockages in the way. In theory, it should just move until sellers go or buyers go, do you know what? I want to secure some profit now and become a seller. Or sellers think, right, now its price is too high, I want to sell it for whatever goddamn reason. They want to sell it. I've got mine in template and trading view. Not sure if I've got all the ones that you use. Okay, Nick, no worries. Well done. That's that's good. Um, now, so if you want to look at setups, Nick, then these are what you would need. So you want the false breakout, the breakout, the BPC, the flip, and the range trade. Now, the range trade is basically identical to a BPC. The only difference is you have to identify 4 points. What's my view on gold? That. Oh, hold on. Where's so that's what I'm thinking on gold, Fenton. I have no idea until the news comes out. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it was a strange Fed session. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. We've got like 2 minutes for the news. Um, I think if we see, uh, in fact, forget it. God knows what we're gonna see. Um, obviously the news yesterday was strong labor market, unemployment's good. Um, the number of jobs being created is less due to the immigration laws that are being brought in, and the fact that the labor force is so strong that obviously the job creation numbers goes down as they're reaching maximum employment. Uh, But we shall see. So in 1 minute and 18 seconds, we are going to have um, oh God, what's going on? We've got 56 seconds. Let's see what happens. My again with gold, options would be close above. We'll look for longs. If we get above and then reject 33.12, because we should, if we have a nice big candle going up, we'll have momentum candles to trade into. So we could look for, in theory, a range trade here as well, because we've got 1, 2, 3. If we reject, that'll be the fourth point. Okay, so that's where your range trade would come in. So from 33.12, we can look for breakouts and range trades, but it depends how the market, what candles get formed there. So the range trade, in theory, is if we get a rejection. If we get a close above, then a close back below, we can look for a false break. If we get a close above and a wick down, we can look for a breakout. So all three will be kind of, and gold has dropped on the initially. CAD news is in. still pending. Okay, unemployment claims have come in as forecast, 218K. Forecast was 222. So slightly fewer unemployment claims. Uh, Employment cost index has risen, so more positive data for, and core PC price index has stayed the same at zero point 0.3 as forecast. So pretty as forecast from the markets. So let's see how that's going to pan out with gold. Okay, gold's starting to pop a little bit higher now, but I wouldn't I wouldn't I wouldn't read into that too much. I should keep ringing. Okay, so I think put what's that pop up? PCE 0.3, PCE core 0.3, expected 0.3, PCE year on year 2.6, expected 2.5. Personal spending 0.3, expected 0.4. Okay, so a little bit. I mean, the personal spending is obviously not. Future storm another record high. Yeah. Okay. Not yet. So gold's pushing higher. So we're going to wait and see what happens here, guys. Because like I say, at this price point, a lot of things can happen. We could be long, we could be short. So instead of just going in and taking a random trade, what we're going to do is we're going to wait for a candle to close. That candle could be bullish candle close above the level, and then we'll wait for a week down to look for a breakout. It could be a spike above the level and then close below. We get a wick up, then we can look to sell the low and trade the range. And then following that, we got breakout, false breakout. Now, remember, markets are random. So if this 15-minute candle closes bearish somewhere down here, and then we get a wick up, I would happily trade this on the basis that we've got this move down, is forming potentially a lower high, but a bearish candle. So this would be our new resistance. And then we're looking for a wick up. We sell those lows. We've got clear candle space to trade into of around 70 pips. But again, this is the art of patience. We've got 12 minutes to wait for this candle. 12 minutes to wait. Is there anyone new to the channel? Anyone that's watching right now, are you new to the channel? Or new to trading? If you do watch this channel, guys, and you are regulars, I would really appreciate anyone to like it and comment afterwards. Share it as well if you can with any of your friends, colleagues that may be interested. Be much appreciated if you could. Um, if you had one thing to overcome in trading, what is it, guys? Is it discipline? Is it funds? Is it time? Is it knowing which markets to trade? Is it mastering one system? The process, what is it? You're all quiet today. You're all quiet. Why is that? Well, Dan's probably quiet because he's made too much money. emotions and FOMO. Okay, so fear of missing out. This is a good one because I always think when it comes Benjamin Leonte, hello, welcome. Is this your first time here? So FOMO, I want you to think about this, guys. So imagine being a pilot, okay? And obviously what you want to do is fly, yeah? But there's times you should and times you shouldn't due to conditions. So always think of yourself as a pilot on the floor wishing you were in the air, as opposed to a pilot in the air wishing you were on the floor. Okay? So what am I saying by that? There'll be times where you're in the air and you may be experiencing some conditions that are totally horrendous and you just want to get on the ground, but you don't know how to do it. And that's life and death. With trading, it's not life and death, it's financial. But I would much rather miss a trade, let it go, and just say, my analysis was right, but the way that it moved didn't give me the opportunity to take the trade. So the worst thing that can happen is I don't make any money, but I sure as hell don't lose any money. And when I do take a trade, as long as it meets my rules, if it's wrong and I lose, it doesn't matter. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to get caught in a trade where I've acted on impulse and emotion and not rules and setup. Because then what happens is you unleash this beast of a person within you, and everyone will be the same. If you do something and you know it was wrong and you shouldn't have done it, you're going to be so angry with yourself. And it creates a horrible spiral effect where you now then start to do things that you shouldn't do to try and get back something that you did that was wrong. So, as they say at school or in mathematics, wherever, in maths, obviously two negatives make a positive, but at school, two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, so if you do something impulsive, irrational, emotional, whatever, then walk away from the screen, go for a walk, get some breath air, do 10 deep breaths, create a process where you break the cycle instantly. So close the screen down will be the first thing. So close your charts because I guarantee you, straight after you've done something wrong, the first instinct that you have is to hit buy or sell. How many of you can resonate with that? Now, I've also got a fantastic deal right now. So anyone that wants to be part of Trade and Train VIP membership, if you're trading with £1,000 or more in your trading account, Benjamin, yeah, I can get you a free membership with Trade and Train for up to 3 months if you are actively trading. So if that interests you, what I want you to do is I want you to either message me on my email, mark@tradeandtrain.com. So you can get 3 months, potentially 3 months and more, depending on your activity. This is with a UK regulated FCA broker, where they are wanting clients that will be for the long haul, not here today, gone tomorrow, which is why they want educators like myself that will help you be the best trader you can be. So if you're up for something like that, you can either message me on social media, so that's Instagram at official trade and train, TikTok at official trade and train, or drop me an email and say, I want to be part of your community. How do I join? Through the broker deal. Now, if that sounds interesting, just drop me a quick yes in the chat. The other thing you can do, you could drop me a WhatsApp, guys. You could drop me a business WhatsApp if you prefer. On 07356237138. So if that's of interest, guys, you need £1,000 or €1,000 if you're in Europe to trade with, and they will happily pay for your membership with me. Now, it will be reviewed after 3 months. There you go. We're waiting now. We're waiting to see what happens here. Jim, the DAX is really. I won't be surprised. There we go. This is what we want to see. Um, um, so options here, guys. We can potentially look for longs. We can also look for shorts. Let's just check the 15. Okay, so we're gonna for the breakout, we're gonna look for a drop below 24,149. Okay, so breakout sells below 24,148. Okay. So that's what we're going to look for. We're going to either look for a breakout. So let's just write on what we're going to look for. So then this way we have everything that we're going to do is pre-planned, premeditated. You're not rushing into something last minute. Okay, so Benjamin, I'm going to tell you something now. Demo is the worst thing you can do because it's not real. You do not understand the psychological impact you're going to have when you go live. It gives you a false sense of security. So what I would say is whenever you go live, you trade at 0.01. This way you're not going to make a mistake. And if you do make a mistake, it's not going to cost you a lot of money. If you do make a good trade, you're not going to make a lot of money either. But what you're doing is you're understanding the process. And if you can make on 0.01, let's say you can make $1 a day, then you change to 0.05 and you go for $5 a day. Okay? It's not about the number and the frequency of trades, it's about finding the right trade. Now, I was laughing because I got banned on TikTok yesterday twice. And you probably go, how do you get banned twice? So I posted a video and it's about rules for success, and it was using a sniper as an illustration of how to take opportunities. And obviously I got banned, I don't know, on TikTok for saying hello or something, and they didn't like that. But about an hour before that, I posted a video about 3 rules of things to do. One is prepare your trade, which is what we're doing right now. We're preparing our trade before it actually occurs. The second thing was laser focus. Pretend you've got one shot for one kill. And I put that as a hashtag without thinking, one shot, one kill, because it's what we were saying in the saying in the video. and I put it as a hashtag, one shot, one kill. Got flagged, uh, got banned and a violation warning for that as well. So I don't know if that's why I got instantly banned on TikTok yesterday after that. I wasn't thinking, but yeah, obviously it probably wasn't the smartest hashtag to put, but there you go. So we plan the trade before it happens. So I'm telling you right now is I'm going to be looking for breakouts below 24,148. To go long, I want to see price actually. You got this little, you see how we formed support here, and then it moved lower, and then we formed support again. It's moved lower. We've got a micro resistance. We've got micro resistance here. So I'm looking for, as we said, 15-minute break and close below 24,148, or I'm going to look for a break and a close above 24,242. If we, I can hear my daughter. Sorry, one second. I can hear. Here she comes. Hi. Come here. What have you got? Hello Kitty. Well, Daddy's on work. Are you going to show everyone your Hello Kitty? Oh, look at this. Who got you that? Oh, isn't Mummy good to you? So, guys, welcome. We've got new Hello Kitty in the team. Okay. So, are you going to go and have lunch now? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Right, guys. Sorry about that. You just met Hello Kitty. Sorry. Yeah, fine. Eat, air fryer is fine. So I'm just on. Mate, this house is mad. This house is mad. I'm like, just everyone come in, come in. That's I'm on live stream, but don't worry about it. Come in. Hello, Kitty. Oh, uh, that's it. But it's so this is what we're doing. We're planning the trade right now. So we're gonna look for buys above 20. So let's put it in buys above 24,242. Now, there's no news scheduled that's going to impact this, but what we do have is the tariff news that will potentially screw this up. um, um, oh God, now the dog's going. Jesus God, neighbors must love us. Neighbors must absolutely love us. We need to live in a secluded village. Right. Okay. So, no major news, like I said, that is scheduled that's going to impact the DAX right now. But the thing that will impact this is going to be a potential trade deal, um, and that could come out anytime. But if nothing comes out in the next couple of hours, I think we're going to see a big sell-off. Barclays no longer sees ECB cut. Churning demand box. Is Benjamin, you don't want to know how it is with four young boys. Oh shit. Yeah. Now that I can imagine. I can only imagine. How are you getting time on YouTube, mate? How are you getting time on YouTube? What's the ages? What's the ages? Right. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so 15 minutes. Okay, lovely. Okay, if we can get bearish close on this candle, if we can get bearish close on this candle, then a wick up, I'll be looking to sell this. GBP USD 13 pips, lovely. Well done, Dan. Keep banking those pips, buddy. So, guys, for those of you that don't know, Dan's one of our newest members. And what I like about Dan is he's taking the principles and he's trading it across all markets, um, as opposed to, just saying, right, well, I trade gold, DAX, and NASDAQ. He's using principles and going across multiple markets. Commander in Chief, good afternoon, sir. Now, Commander in Chief, you are one of our regulars on the channel. Um, so yeah, you might have just missed it. I just announced we've just done a strategic partnership with an FCA UK regulated broker that if you trade with over £1,000, they're going to pay for your membership with me. They're looking for longevity of clients, and the one thing that we have with our members is longevity. You're not blowing up accounts, okay? And this is what they're looking for. So if that's something that interests you, Commander in Chief, and you want to join the VIP membership for up to 3 months that will be reviewed, then drop me a business or WhatsApp on 07356237138. So in theory, it's not going to cost you anything. All you're having to do is move some funds that you're already trading with to somewhere else. It's UK regulated. So, Mr. Buckley, good afternoon, sir. Welcome, welcome, Bermuda. Hold on a second. Isn't it a long weekend in Bermuda, and you're joining us? Maybe the party's not started yet. Maybe that's what it is. So, I think, yeah. Well, we've got a bit of a miserable day here in London today. It's been raining. My brother up north has said it's beautiful up north. You've got sunny skies, blue crystal skies, and I was like, we've got anything but here. Let's see what's going on, see if we've got any movement yet. No, no. So we've planned our trades. We're looking for NASDAQ buys above 23,717. We're looking for sells below 23,644. DAX, we are, there's a couple of options with the DAX. Depending if it gets down here, we're going to look for a break of 24,148 or a rejection of this area to trade, providing we've got momentum candles to the downside. If we're going to look for long, it's going to be above this area here, 24,247. Now, I'm not going to lie, I am the DAX could absolutely rip higher or rip lower, pending any. Uh, it's cut match holiday. Love it. It's Cup Match holiday. Everyone is out celebrating. Well, uh, I wouldn't mind being out and celebrating. To be fair, I'm celebrating right now, considering how I felt this morning to right now is a completely different feeling. This morning I just couldn't see. I couldn't pick my head up off a pillow, and I had to let my members down this morning. So, guys, if you are on live stream today. I can only apologize for letting you down this morning. I could not get up. I'd had so many nosebleeds in the night. Literally, I swear, all I needed to do was breathe through my nose and it started bleeding. This morning, I felt like I'd been punched by Mike Tyson about 12 times. I was so lethargic. So, let's NASDAQ waiting. Okay, so potential gold. Okay, if we get a close bearish over the next 4 minutes, yeah. So yeah, guys, and remember this month, today is the last day of the £97 a month membership. It's going back to 147 tomorrow. So if you didn't want to subscribe or use the broker affiliate deal, where they're going to pay for your membership, then the £97 a month is an option, but today is the last day. Tomorrow it goes back to 147. Uh, who the hell's that? Very random message. Okay, 3 minutes. We'll see if we get a bearish close, but no, no. Are we going to have another one of these sessions where we're sat here for 80, 90 minutes, we get nothing, and then in the last few minutes, we get a nice setup. I've got a nice cold coffee I forgot about. Uh, is Kalen in or Anchor? Is Cyprian in today? Hey, what's happened to Cleggy? He's gone quiet. Okie dokie. We're waiting. Anchor, how are you, darling? Kaylin, good. I was just checking you're both here. Lovely. Some more new members. Tell you what, nice to see you. Nice to see you here. I'm following the process and seeing some nice wins from you guys as well. Apologies about this morning. I was just, like I was saying a minute ago, I was absolutely shot. But definitely feel considerably better right now than I did at 9 o'clock this morning, well, 7 o'clock this morning. Okay, so we are potentially going to close bearish. Potentially, we've got 50 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so let's get it ready. Does gold on the hourly look like a BPC? Can never tell. Well, no, so look, the hourly, we would need price to break above here because you've got resistance here on the hourly. But if we drop down to the 15-minute, resistance is here. So the setup would be the same in terms of looking for opportunities. So we're going to look for sells on gold right now if we get a wick up. There we go. Let's see if we get a wick up. So if it just drops, we'll go without. It'll go without us. Okay, there we go. Placed. Okay, let's see what happens. Um, okay, so sell stop is in on gold. Yep. Okay. Um, so if you didn't see it, guys, those of you that want to be part of the community, join the VIP membership, so you get an additional 6 live streams per week, some trade setups, watch lists, and basically a fantastic Telegram channel where you can liaise, communicate with myself, Nolan, Adam, and the rest of the experienced members within the community. Some of the members have been with me 7 years. So you're going to see uh, all levels, and we are predominantly, let's say, uh, appeal more to the older generation. So if you're looking for a group that's full of 17, 18, 19-year olds, 21-year olds that are all going to be partying and looking for that kind of sizzle, then it'll be the wrong place. Uh, So we're in now. Uh, let's let's seven. There we go. So break even, guys. 7 pips up. And the reason I'm doing break even at 7 pips up is just because the range is tight. Okay, I'm at. There we go. Now, uh, I like it. What did I miss? Now, young in spirit. Oh, Anna, help me out. I missed it. TP1. Yeah, I actually pushed my TP down a little bit, based on the wicks. So I missed TP1. I managed to close a little bit out at 4 pips because I realized once it went over 100 and then spiked straight back, I'm not going to hold that. But if we get below here, guys, if we get below this area, we're going to look to trade again. Oh, the older generation. See, this is my point. I completely forgot what I was talking about for that comment. Yep, we are definitely an older generational community. I would say, I reckon around 30 plus is. I'm gonna have a guess that maybe 35, 40 is like the median age. Um, we do have a couple of younger ones. Dan, one of our newest members, I know he's sub 30, and then we've got Junior, who's 14, who's been a bit quiet recently. But yeah, it's a it's a very, very nice community, and that's not me being biased. It's just me being honest. It's the the people that I've managed to stumble across through social media, and the amount of time that we actually spend on online chatting and talking to one another. um, you form a strong relationship. It's because I'm sat here yabbing away for a good probably 3 hours a day. No wonder my voice is gone. Um, And then if I do an evening session, like last night, there's another hour. If I do the one that Adam takes, there's another hour. So yeah. Uh, Whoops, I must be in the wrong group. Where did you say all the young people? Yeah, yeah, definitely. We're definitely an older generational group, but I like that. I like that because everyone supports one another. There's no shenanigans going on in our community. It's all support, and it doesn't matter if we've had a crappy day or a great day. Everyone supports one another. And that's what teamwork is, right? Teamwork is about Steve, let's go. Yeah. Well, Steve's actually organizing the next Christmas party over in Bermuda. So any member of Trade and Train that uh, wants to jump aboard the Christmas party, um, Mr. Buckley is yeah. Let's break out of this nursing home. Love it. No Zimmer frames allowed in this house. See, and a bit of banter as well. I love it. Can't can't beat a bit of good spirits as well, especially when the market's. I'll push your chair if you push mine. Love it. Okay, guys. If we get a close anywhere in this region, guys, on this next 15-minute candle, if we get a close anywhere in there or below there, the next candle wicks up, I'm selling it. Right. Anyone else new to the stream right now? Who else is new in here? We had Benjamin talking earlier. That was definitely new. Who else did I see that was new? Uh, Commander in Chief's not new. Isaac Gonzalez, I've seen you a couple of times. So Isaac, how are you getting on? How long you been trading? Isaac, were you based in the UK as well? Yeah. Okay. So I'm trying to make it as simple as and easy as possible for people to join Trade and Train. If you're already trading somewhere, then and you've got a trading account, what do you think of GBP USD now? Worth getting back in if it tests that latest support? Yeah, UK based. Okay, let's have a look at GBP USD for Dan. Okay, so look, see, I know people like to talk about breakout and retest. I'm not a retest trader at all. I just wait for support, in this case, resistance to be formed. And if it happens to be at a retest level, then great. or if it just happens to be somewhere down here, then so be it. The one thing that I do need it to have is room to trade into. So right now, expect this market to come and continue to move lower. So then what I'd wait for is a BPC style trade. You could trade a flip if you wanted. Um, so BPC style trade means you're going to need two up range candles, and then you're going to need a seller candle, and then you're going to need a wick up to sell the low. There you go. So that's what you're looking for. And it would look like this. So Isaac, are you trading live or are you trading demo? Let me find what I was looking for. So here you go. This is, oh, where's it gone? This is what you need. That's what you're looking for, Dan. Markets come down, buy a candle, up range candle, sell a candle, next candle to wick up, sell the low. And then make sure you've got clear range here to trade into. So Isaac, if you, which broker are you using? UK based or offshore? Mm, 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 mm. If you want a UK broker, FCA regulated, then and you wanted to be part of the community, you can do that for no cost. Just put £1,000 in your trading account and trade with them, and they will pay for your subscription. Blueberry, yeah, no blueberry. Australia. So if you wanted to come and join the community, that'd be a very simple way of doing it. How many trades do you have running at a time? Do you have multiple trades or do you just trade one trade at a time? Because I know most people want leverage, but look, leverage is only good if you're, yeah, yeah, I know Blueberry really well. I know the CEO. We used to work a bit with Blueberry, probably back in 2015, when Pepperstone had an issue because the CEO of Pepperstone back then was Phil Horner, and they had a they had an issue. Um, so Phil, who's a good friend, recommended me to go to Dean Hyde, who was the CEO at Blueberry. So we were there for a little bit until Phil set up his new brokers back in 2016, 2017. But yeah, being in and around. So if you've only got one trade at a time, you don't need leverage. UK leverage is perfectly fine for you. Okay. So where people want leverage is because they want to really hammer it home. They're trying to go go for hero, go for broke. So just if you're interested and you wanted to be part of the community at no cost in theory, you just effectively um, you're just effectively opening a UK FCA regulated broker account, and they will pay for your services with Trade and Trade with a review after 3 months. That's of interest. Drop me a business WhatsApp. I, I pinned the WhatsApp number to the top of the chat. Oh, what's that? Oh, dog wants to come in. Come on. Right, let's see what's happening. Gold, no, not happening. So we'll wait for that. We've got NYSE open in 15 minutes, guys. So we'll wait for that and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, okay, perfect, Isaac. And it's a great way for people to see who we are, what we do without any additional cost, because you're already trading live, right? So you, there's no harm. You just get to be able to experience, and you get to meet all the young crowd, the young in crowd, as you see in the chat now. They're all trying to break out of the nursing home. We're a wild bunch, really. We're absolutely wild. You can tell by the way we trade. We're lunatics. Wait till you see us on a at the bingo table. Christmas party at Mecca Bingo. We up for it, guys? Or should we go to the crib club? What's it called? What else? What else can we do that's highly riveting? What's the? Oh, today's the last day, guys. It's the last day of the instant funded account. 6 o'clock today, we announced the winner. We announced the winner of the 5K to 100K account. Jez, all right, buddy. Thank you, buddy. You like a bit of bingo, don't you, mate? So 6 o'clock today, we will be doing live stream. Who wins the 5K to 100K account? Now, if you don't know what that is, anyone that opened up an instant funded account, I need to get the list actually. It's still not sent me all the names of who's done it. So there you go. um, yeah, I just realized I'm on the wrong bloody chart. I've been marking up this one and I've been on MetaTrader. So yeah, just waiting for gold to get above 33.12 or potentially below this little micro support level at 33.0440. The DAX, as you can see, we're just the NASDAQ, sorry, we're waiting for the open in 11 minutes. Will we get a spike up? Will we get a spike down? Who knows? But we will be taking a trade should we get a close above either side of the range. DAX, we're still no man's. I'm going to put this as no trade range now because it's just getting too choppy in this area. So we're going to wait for a close above or close below before we look for a trade on the DAX. Mm. Right, we're waiting. Uh, okay, DAX is dropping a bit more, and my preferred trade with this would be the sell, on the basis that we've not had any news on. Let me just check. Nothing's coming up yet regarding tariffs. Barclays. Yeah, there's no updates on news at the minute. Very, very quiet. I thought it'd be going rife today with news about the tariffs, but it's super quiet. See if there's anything on Bloomberg. Oh, there we go. First thing that comes up. Trump unleashes flurry of trade announcements on the eve of the deadline. What's he said? Trump unleashed a series of tariff deals and demands on the eve of his Friday deadline. Uh, what's going on? Let's see what he's saying. Yeah, that's fine. Continue. No, just okay. Let's see what's being said. Okay, Donald Trump unleashed. Trump on Wednesday. Yeah, that was Wednesday. Deals for Thailand, Cambodia. Yeah, that's old news. The onslaught comes on the eve of August the 1st. This is old news. European shares rose on upbeat technology earnings and positive sentiment, elevating US futures. No, not seeing anything new there, so I don't know why that's all old news. Uh, uh, UK stocks lifted by Rolls-Royce on big earnings day. Okay. All right, not a lot really coming in there. So we've got 5 minutes. Okay, so we're getting into the zone of interest now for the DAX. Next 5 minutes, I want to see it close below 24,148, and then we have the chance of a trade. We have the chance. Four and a half minutes to see if we can get down below this level. If we can, the sell trades are going to come. All right, guys, if you've got a chart, which one would you like to trade? What's your one chart that you're focusing on right now? If you could take one trade, what would it be? On what direction? So my question to you is, if you had one chart right now, which chart would it be and which direction? Would it be DAX sells or DAX buys? Would it be NASDAQ sells or NASDAQ buys? Would it be gold buys or gold sells? Or something completely different? NAS or DAX short for Peter Cole? I think that sounds like a nice idea. Gold sell for Fenton. DAX sells or gold buys. Nice. Look at this. This is why the markets move, because we can all have the same rules book. We can all like different things for different reasons. Um, NASDAQ sells. NASDAQ, Anna, I'll sell you some gold. What if she can push you around in the chair? Index sells and gold buys. Am I? Here we go. Here we go. Who's ready? Right, we want to spike up NASDAQ. Let's go. Well, don't give me the spike up yet. What's the low? 33.50. Trading on the Modex. What's that? Uh, 32.13 is the low. Right, we have. Stop dropping NASDAQ. Just wait a minute, please. 18 seconds. Got to move entry price potentially a bit lower. 29.63. Oh, stop it. So the low is 18, no, 28.26. Ah, don't drop. Don't drop. Push up, please. Push up. Ah. Love it. Okay, well, NASDAQ has gone without us. Yeah, didn't get a wick up. Didn't get a wick up. Now that is 38 pips in a straight line underneath the low. Ah, 44. Okay, so make that 65 pips in a straight line. There's times like this where I ask myself, I said sell, and I think, why don't I just sell live at the market? But that's why I have those rules. Sometimes I kick myself like I'm doing right now. But we called the sell. There's not a lot we can do. Uh, Trump and Mexico president scheduled to speak this morning. Not really. Got caught yesterday on the open, so learnt a lesson, just missed 20 pips, then reversed. Would you look at possible entry on 5 minute instead? Um, you can do, but not when it's moved this far, because it's just done like 90 pips in a straight line. 80, 85. So yeah, uh, yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything we can do with the Nasdaq now. Nasdaq, gold even. And let's see what happens really. What was So it just looks like the main thing that I'm seeing today is Trump and Mexico president about to speak. Uh, hmm, no, look at that. Very, very annoying. We are seeing a little bit of a bounce on this level, so maybe this could give us an opportunity in a little bit. But realistically, I think I'd need to see it come up, create a little bit of resistance, and then sell off. All right, I guess that's it, guys. I'm not gonna. I'll give it to 245. I don't like sitting around all this time without. There was one opportunity, but it didn't just didn't map out for us. Ooh. Oh, no, it's not even worked now. I was just looking at the Nasdaq again. We've got a nice little wick. If this one had gone straight up, we could have looked to potentially fill that range. But I'm going to wait till 245, and then at 245, guys, if there is Stocks open sharply higher, led by Microsoft and Meta. Really? I'm not seeing that at the minute. Uh, well, guys, I think we're going to draw a blank today, unfortunately. Okay, we'll see. If okay, there is going to be a trade if we get below here in 9 minutes. Make it 8 minutes. We close like anything here. I don't mind. We will sell underneath the low of this 15-minute candle. So if we get a wick up in 7 minutes 50 seconds, we're going to look to sell. Uh, so let's sit tight. Okay, I think gold's going to be off the radar today. The the short-term buying in the DAX could be interesting if we get above 24,247. I'm not seeing anything coming up anywhere about potential trade deals, and we know that in just a few hours the deadline will be met and the new tariffs will go on. So we'll see tariffs at 20% on the euro. Um, yeah, good choice, Dan. Close it, mate. Close it. Get away. 10 pips. hmm Okay, so we're 6 minutes. We'll wait for this one, and then that will be it for the day. If we don't get a setup here, gold heading north off the radar. Yeah, if if we get above here, I'm definitely buying it. And Nasdaq, if we close anywhere here in the next 5 6 minutes, if we get a wick up, I'm selling the low. So either way, we might have two potential trading opportunities. We just choose which one we want to take. Dan, you're on live tomorrow. Yeah, non-farm payroll. Why not? Let's throw a bit of spice into the mix. So yeah, non-farm payroll tomorrow. We'll go live. We'll do some damage on NFP. Uh, Uh, yeah. So guys, if you've been on today's session, if you're regular or if you're new, I'd really appreciate if you can leave some feedback. Once you won't be able to do it until it's finished. Um, and if you can give it a like and a share, subscribe, all the shenanigans that goes with YouTube, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you guys. So I'm just going to wait 4 minutes for this candle to close and see if we get a setup. If we don't, then we'll just end it in 4 minutes. If we do, Biden, give us a clue. Oh, you guys. The wit is too quick. Okay, gold's breaking. Maybe not. Yeah. 3 minutes, just under 2 minutes 45 seconds, and then we decide what the hell is going to happen. Is it going to be gold? Ooh. Ah, yes. Stop. Okay, it's all going on right now. All three are going to set up at the same time. Jesus Christ. DAX is going. 24,036. There's still 100 points up for grabs. Why is... Okay, DAX, gold. Whoa. Let's see how they close before we make a decision. Okay, we have 1 minute. 1 minute. uh, okay, there's a lot of likes coming through at the minute. What's happening there? Not used to this share of the love. Everyone feeling okay? Okay, let's do gold. DAX is just okay. Open calc, switch. Okay, orders orders in. Let's quickly. No, not that channel. There we go. So let's see what. Let's bring this all the way down here. partial TPs. Okay, set. Set. Right, gold is placed. Auto break even is placed. So we're waiting for there's something about, I might as well just start the live stream at like 2:30. We sit here for 90 minutes and then let's see if we get filled. Okay, we're in. We're in. How did that not? Oh, come on. It went past. It went. I just sent over 500 likes. Thank you, Fenton. Very much appreciated. But I'm a little bit annoyed that that didn't hit break even. Spread didn't permit it, but never mind. We'll see how we go. Oh, what's going on? My uh-oh. Wi-Fi, what's going on with Wi-Fi? Go on then. Oh, it keeps flirting with us. Okay, so testing me today. So, and nope, held in again. There we go. And we're out. So, well done, guys. Hope you had a great session. But next up, right, get that out of the way. Now we can go on to the DAX. If we break that low, 24,036 is where we need. So I'm going to put this at 24,000 and just above the 50, even number, partial TP. Let's get that set. Okay, so yeah, nice. Oh, I got a meeting in 6 minutes, guys. I need to go. I've got a meeting at 3 o'clock. I just got an alert. So, guys, if you are on stream, don't forget my WhatsApp number is pinned at the top. Reach out to me and we can set up your subscription with Trade and Train just by going through our UK regulated broker. Don't see any likes as yet. Yeah, I don't think you can do it until after it's closed, to be fair. I don't think you can comment or see it until after it's closed off. So guys, I'm gonna sit around for 1 minute and then I have to go. I've got a meeting at 3 o'clock and I need to nip to the bathroom. So it's been emotional, guys. Two trades. I know you will have got TP1 on both of them. I closed a bit off there on that one. Nothing on the first one. So, well, 4 pips if you want to call that something. But yeah, that was it. Guys, have a great evening, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. What day is it tomorrow? I'm so lost with this week. Friday. If I get over 30 comments and likes on the video after it's been done, I'll do a live stream tomorrow morning at 6:30 on YouTube. Okay, so that's after it's done. Okay, guys, have a great evening and maybe see you tomorrow morning. But no, I'll see you at 6 p.m. tonight for anyone that's opened a Instant FX account. We'll be going live at 6 p.m. tonight. So you'll get a link sent to you from Instant FX Capital or from Icon. And they'll send you a message with the link to register for tonight's Zoom at